You're probably wondering why this video isn't a playlist video. And that's because I didn't want to do a playlist video.
But the video make back depend on my mood. More bookings and payments and shit, they got huge. Hop in the spaceship, take it to the moon. Cold hearts on my face just to help me look cool.
The reason this isn't a playlist video is because I genuinely just didn't feel like doing a playlist video. I kid you not, I filmed this video twice. I filmed the playlist video twice and I didn't like it. So here's, I don't know, me talking, I guess. I was talking to my best friend and my boyfriend about like how I was feeling and stuff like that. And you know, they really made me realize some things. I was talking to them about how I was feeling. I was just, I don't know, I just felt sad and lost and just not good, you know? And I realized that I have never truly lived for myself. Like major accomplishments, I've never done it because I wanted to do it, you know? I've always done it because of my parents or to make my parents proud, even if I'm not happy in the process. Like, I guess, like, I don't know how to explain it, but basically I realized I've never truly lived for myself or done something because I wanted to make myself happy. It's always been for the happiness of my parents, my grandma. I don't know, like I've never done something and been like, I did this because it makes me happy. Because I've never been truly, I guess, satisfied with my life. I've always been like, I don't know, I've always been doing stuff to prove points or to make someone proud or something like that. They just made me realize that I'm not living for myself. It's always been, oh, well, I think I'm supposed to do this because I know that's what my parents would want. I know that this will make my parents happy or make my grandma happy or make them proud of me and stuff like that. But I've never done something and been like, I did it because I did it. I did it because I wanted to do it and I'm happy, you know? After I realized that, it kind of made me look back on every single major decision I've made. And I realized none of those decisions were for myself. I just wanted to make this video to say that no matter who gets upset, no matter who you feel like you've let down or disappointed, in order to make yourself happy, you're gonna have to deal with other people being disappointed. But you know what's crazy is they're gonna be disappointed for you, but their life still goes on. Like, they're gonna let you know, I'm disappointed, you shouldn't have done that, that was a horrible decision. But their life still goes on. They're just gonna put it all on you and say, you know, I'm disappointed, or I feel like you didn't do good enough, or I'm not proud of you, or something like that. And that's the last thing you want to hear when you do something because you want to make somebody else proud. But the gag is, your job was never to make anybody proud. Your job is to make sure that you are happy with every decision you make. Every decision you make, you need to make sure you're like, okay, am I doing this because I want someone else to be proud of me or because I want to prove a point to somebody, or am I actually doing this because it's going to make me happy, it's going to benefit me, make me a better person? I had this talk with my best friend and my boyfriend, and yeah, it was just so crazy because I told them both literally the exact same things and they both said the same thing. They were like, I was talking to them about how I just felt lost and alone. I just didn't know what I wanted to do and I just didn't want to let anybody down. And they both were like, okay, but you keep saying you don't want to let anybody down, but this whole time you're letting yourself down, you know? And people are going to treat you how you treat yourself. They read me for filth. They truly did. They really did. Like, they really told me about myself. But it's always good to have those type of people in your circle that aren't always going to be like, oh, right or wrong, I'm going to just go with the flow. Like, you need people in your circle that are going to be real with you and be like, okay, you not living right, you know? It's up to you to take or leave their advice. But I truly, genuinely appreciate people that are going to tell me about myself. Not in like a disrespectful way, but that are going to help me realize things about myself. I'm making this video to say that if you feel like you're in a predicament where I want to do this and I want to do this and I want to do this, but I don't know which option is going to make my parents most proud, or my grandma most proud, or my sister, my uncle, my auntie, somebody else proud, make sure that whatever decision you decide to make, you are happy. Make sure that you are happy, you are secure in your decision, and if somebody decides to be like, why would you even do that, or what even possessed you to make that type of decision, you want to be able to stand your ground and be like, I did this for me. I did this because that's what I wanted to do. And I feel like the more secure you are in yourself and your own decisions, and the more you're able to back your word and your judgment and your decisions and all that, nobody can step to you, period. Nobody can step to you, because at that point, I don't want to say you're invincible, but when you have that much security in yourself and you know what you want, how you want to do it, nothing is going to get in your way, and nobody can even be mad at that. I just feel like this is some stuff I needed to really get off my chest. And I know that when I had this talk with my boyfriend and my best friend, it really shook me. Like, it didn't well, I'm not going to say I was shook, but like, it really made me realize some things that I never, like, they were there, but I never wanted to face it, because I knew that I was going to have to deal with disappointment from others. That's something that I hate so much, and I still hate, and then I'm learning to like get over. But I can't stand when people are disappointed in me, and I think that's because I think it's more of like I don't want to be the reason somebody else is having a bad day, or somebody else has some type of negative feeling towards me, you know? Don't get me wrong, I still have those, like, I don't care how you feel, I'm still gonna do what I do type of things. But I think it's more of like a personal thing, like when it's people that you actually care about and that you love, you don't want to make them disappointed. I'm slowly but surely learning that in life, in order to make sure that you're happy, you're going to have to deal with disappointment from people you love, people you care about, the people you love the most. You're going to have to deal with disappointment from them. And I'm not saying like to just completely run over them and be disrespectful. Like, no, like that's never okay. But I'm also saying that you have to prioritize your feelings and your well-being. And I don't feel like that's being selfish at all. That's literally just making sure that you're in the mental headspace and in the I don't know, like just making sure that you're good enough to make somebody else good, you know? I feel like I'm just rambling right now, but it's really like that conversation really did like make me look at everything so much different. And I really did realize that never in my life have I ever made a decision that I was secure in, that I knew like I'm proud that I made that decision and I'm secure in it and nobody can tell me anything, because I realized that every decision I've ever made was done every decision I made was to satisfy someone else's needs, but never mine. And I think that's why I've made so many horrible decisions, and why I feel so horrible at times is because I've just never done anything that I was genuinely proud of myself. It's always been for my parents, or to prove a point to my friends, or to I don't know, I guess just to make sure that everyone was happy. And that's simply because I cared too much about what other people thought of me, and I genuinely felt like if I didn't make certain decisions, I wouldn't be friends with certain people anymore, or I would lose certain people in my life who I wasn't ready to lose yet. But now I realize that if you make decisions and you're happy about those decisions, the people around you are not going to be mad at you. And you know, if you're happy, the people that actually care about you won't care about anything else. As long as you are happy, they won't be like, I don't understand why you would ever do that, or that was a horrible decision, why would you do that? They're never going to do that, because they're going to be like, okay, if you're happy, I'm happy. And that's the way it should be. But they should also, like, I'm not saying you should make a decision to go rob a bank and be like, oh, well, it made me happy, so, you know, I shouldn't really care about anybody else's feelings. My phone died, but anyways, as I was saying, I don't even remember what I was saying. I really don't remember what I was saying. Hold on, be right back. Basically, moral of the story is make sure that you make decisions based on your own personal satisfaction and what you want in life and what you want to do, even if it's like in the moment. Like, make sure that you do what you want to do, you know? I know this is cliche, but life is too short to be unhappy, like 80% of it. So I refuse. I'm done being depressed and sad because I'm scared of other people judging my decisions and being disappointed in me for making certain decisions. So I'm just gonna have to deal with the disappointment, which I'm 100% okay with. Like, I genuinely don't care anymore. Okay, I'm back. My eyebrows done. But anyways, what I was saying was, never compare yourself to other people, because that's like one of the most toxic things you can do if you are if you aren't already insecure and battling any type of like depression or something like that. Comparison issues will literally push you over the edge. I used to, and I still sometimes do, have that problem, because I always feel like I get kind of selfish and I want everything for myself. Like, I want all the success, I want all of the joy and the happiness, I want everything. I don't want, like, I just want everything. And you know, you can't do that, because sometimes certain things are only meant to happen to certain people. In order to be happy with yourself, you also need to be happy with every decision you make, all of your friends, your surroundings, your everything. Like, you just need to be happy as a person. I'm just really grateful to have friends and family and a boyfriend and people that really make me a better person. I am done. This video is done. I don't know what I'm gonna title this. Probably like, get ready with me while I talk about how to be happy. How to be happy. Get ready with me. That's probably gonna be the title. Even though this is not the video y'all asked for, I hope you liked the video. I'm probably gonna do more videos like this. I kind of want my channel's content to be real life and not like edited and stuff. I'm gonna try and edit this video as little as possible, but it's gonna take some editing because there's points in the video where I'm literally doing my makeup and not saying anything. So I'm probably gonna have to cut those parts out. But yeah, just make sure you live life for yourself, bro. Make sure that you're happy. Make sure that you're happy. Like, that's all your job is. But I'll see y'all in my next video. If y'all decide to come back, if y'all decide to unsubscribe, if y'all decide to do whatever y'all want to do, I'm gonna still make sure I'm posting my videos and being happy, because that's just what you gotta do these days, bro. Okay, bye. I'm actually embarrassing myself. Stay cool, stay fresh, keep it cute.